What's up, YouTube? This is True Raw for Sports. So one of the narratives that always aggravates people, and me among them, if you watched Michael Jordan play, is this narrative you hear from people like Nick Wright and Shannon Sharpe and others, that wow, Michael Jordan was great at scoring. He was a great scorer and all that. But, he couldn't do the things LeBron can do. Like LeBron can do more. LeBron can rebound. LeBron can play make as well as score. LeBron can run an offense and things like that, right? Now this is my issue with that, right? They even get to the point, before I go any further, they're even starting to have the audacity to make you even believe that LeBron is a better defender. They downplay Jordan's defense, and then they try to make you think LeBron was this otherworldly defender. I mean, they really are getting to absurd levels with this guy. And I watched both play, and to me, Michael Jordan was a better player. And I really don't think it's that particularly close. It's a bullshit debate. It's a media-created bullshit debate. But this is the thing. Let's look at you look at the raw numbers, right? LeBron for his career, in an era where the offense is inflated, right? He averaged what is his career average? About 27 points a game, 28, somewhere in that range, 27 plus. All right, let's just go with 27 points, 28 points. 7 rebounds and 7 assists, right? These are pretty much his averages, right? And what's Michael Jordan's averages? 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Is that really a big, huge differential? Jordan averaged 5 assists. LeBron averaged 7. And that's with Michael playing with Scottie Pippen. Right? And that's with Michael playing in triangle offense where you didn't really have a true point guard and it was constant ball movement. And that's with Michael Jordan in the second three-peat where his main role was to just score on the offensive end. And he was usually in the block, right? I mean, we watched him play in the block with his back to the basket. And usually he go to work, turn around, fade away. Post up, double team come, kick off the curve for 3. Back in. Before the defense come, pump fake, turn around, fade away. I mean, that's what we saw a lot of, right? So he wasn't really in a position to rack up a lot of assists. Yet he still averaged 4 plus assists during those 3 years. So what I'm getting at is, even though the offense runs around LeBron, why doesn't he average more assists? The rebounds, 6 to 7? So a 6'5", 200-pound guard averaged 1 less rebound than a guy that's 6'9" and 280. But Bird at 6'9" and 230, 220, averaged 10 for his career, and Bird couldn't jump over a phone booth. So at the end of the day, man, all this shit is just a bunch of bullshit. But I do want to mention something else. In 41 games in Michael Jordan's career, he played the point guard. Don Nelson was adamant that Michael Jordan would be most effective playing point guard. So there were some games, but in particular the 88-89 season, Doug Collins last year as head coach, where he played point guard. In the 41 games that Michael Jordan played point guard, he averaged 32.2 points, 8.3 rebounds, 9.4 assists. Now, what numbers does that sound like? Doesn't that sound eerily like a LeBron James season? And remember, this is without the the three ball, because Mike wasn't shooting them back then. He still was averaging 32.2 points, 8.3 rebounds, 9.4 assists as a 6'5", 198-pound point guard at the time. Matter of fact, the last 24 games of the 88-89 season, when he switched to the point, he averaged 30.4 points, 9.2 rebounds, 10.7 assists, 2.4 steals. Those actually sound better than LeBron James numbers. He doesn't normally average double-digit assists. As a matter of fact, in that 24-game stretch, there was a stretch where he had 10 triple-doubles in 11 games. And in that stretch, he averaged 33.6 points, 11.4 rebounds, 10.8 assists, 2.9 steals, 0.8 blocks on 51% shooting. Now, after that season, Doug Collins was fired, Phil Jackson was hired, and Phil Jackson, as we all know, championed the Tex Winners triangle offense, which pretty much meant that the team was no longer going to revolve around Michael Jordan. Michael was going to have to learn how to play off the ball, which is something that LeBron James never has really effectively done. The last time that he's ever been forced to play off the ball for a prolonged period of time was, of course, the 2011 NBA Finals, when he had the worst performance ever for a superstar. Michael went on to thrive in the triangle offense. But because he played in triangle offense, you're not going to have some guy racking up triple doubles. Not on a consistent basis. It just doesn't really happen because of the way the offense is designed. But anyway, I'm putting this video out there, but just to show that Michael Jordan could have done what LeBron James did, but it wouldn't have led to the greatest success. All right. You got a guy like Scottie Pippen that would have probably held back his development, other players' development, especially Scottie Pippen's. He probably would have got traded eventually. And Michael may not have won playing like that unless he stacked the deck. Which is what LeBron James did eventually, right? But he stacked the deck to ridiculous proportions to get all the credit. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.